What's going on? You back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We up in this thing doing what we does. Get right into it. Gervonta Tank Davis took shots at Terence Crawford last night. He's very vocal on social media. I got your screenshots. You go over there to his Twitter account. It's still up as far as right now when I'm recording the video. But don't forget, every morning, Monday through Friday, for right now, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Boxing 101 Early Morning Grind, our boxing TV radio show. Well, not radio show, internet show. Live show on YouTube, man. Hopefully we could turn into a radio show one day. Possibly, man, if you miss any of the episodes, still on YouTube. Or you can check it out on our podcast. The link's in the description. And shout out to everybody that hold us down, man. Share the videos and donate. The PayPal link's in the description on the donation. Shout out to you guys and all the brothers and sisters that follow us on social media. Shout out to the Lions Den Box community. Let's get into it. Gervonta Tank Davis said he don't see nothing special in Terence Crawford. You can remember when he said that he thought Deontay Wilder fought like a Tom girl, and he apologized for those comments. Also said that Lomachenko was better than Terence Crawford, and other things he said, like he'll beat Lomachenko. He don't fear Lomachenko. Only, nightmares, basically fake friends. And, he actually said both of them dudes were slow last night as well. He referenced to that. So his Twitter had a couple gems last night that was on there. But his first thing he says, no shade, I don't see nothing special about Crawford. And that's his personal opinion. A lot of people going to get mad and say, how can you not see it? It's his opinion. He's looking at it from a fighter's perspective. And a lot of people going to get mad at him. He speak his mind. I respect people that speak their mind. All right? Or say how they feel. A lot of people get mad and say, dudes be fake and they don't keep it real. But when somebody keep it real, I know some people can't handle their opinion. That's his opinion. It ain't a fact. It's opinion. He don't see nothing special about him. He also said both of them were slow. Jose and Terence Crawford were slow last night. And I respect his opinion. I respect him for putting out there. A guy that should be flying a little bit under the radar low key is putting himself out there, and that's how he feel. Now, Terence Crawford is real sensitive. He might take that to heart, but I mean, how can you get mad, bro? How can you get mad? It's not hating. It's just his personal opinion. And that's just how he feel, man. And, Tank has been very vocal. Like I said, he called Wilder a time girl. He gave, that's just how he is, man. And he look at, this shit through a different lens, through a different point of view. He looking at it from his fighter's point of view. And also, he said in the tweet, I don't know if I got that screenshot, he said that he better than Crawford, man. He's more special than Crawford. But, I don't know many people gonna agree with that one. Also said, yeah, there you go right here. I'm all around a better fighter than Bud. Somebody tweeted, say, stay away from him. He's a great boxer. Picks his shots wisely, and I agree. But he said he's all around better than Bud Crawford. And he young, man. And Tank got some things that Crawford ain't got, like godly power at 130, and probably have it at 35. Probably carry it to 40. I don't think he's long and tall enough to fight at 40, in my opinion. But, he has some special abilities, man, but he's just an idiot sometimes. He can't get out his own way doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? He has some things that Crawford don't have, like that power and charisma. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gravitate towards Gervonta Tank Davis because he's in your wheelhouse. He's a very exciting fighter, speed and power. But right now, is he a better fighter than Bud all the way around? No, but are you supposed to think somebody better than you? No, you supposed to. Boxing is a confidence sport. You supposed to have some false type of bravado, or you supposed to build your confidence up, or think you better than everybody. You're not supposed to think no man is better than you in the ring. And I think Tank got the right mindset. People are going to take it the wrong way, but Tank know what he can do. It's been said that Tank stopped junior middleweights in the gym. So if you're doing that and you beating people up and you know how you are, yeah, but is he anywhere close to Terence Crawford? No, but he's like, what, 10 to 8 years Crawford's junior? Crawford's a senior. And then you got this. You think Crawford better than Loma. He said no. He believes Lomachenko was better than Terence Crawford. And that's a potential opponent for him down the line. That's a lot of fight that people want to rush him into. Loma moved up one weight class. Loma need a dance partner. Tank talk a lot and put himself out there, say he better than Crawford. He had beat up Lomachenko. He said that too. He beat Lomachenko somewhere in there. So, when you open yourself up, you big yourself up, you got opinion about these fighters, then people going to want to see you fight, these fighters that's within your weight distance. But, No, that's Tank, man. That's Tank, very vocal. He gonna speak his mind. And it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna freak out about it. He don't see nothing special in Crawford. I'm not gonna say that I agree or disagree with him about that, but that's his personal opinion. But he should just try to fly under the radar right now. But he always putting himself out there, always looking for some type of love on the internet and going back and forth. Right now in his situation, he should be trying to fly low key and just working on him, staying in shape, getting in the gym, making sure everything good at the crib, and just trying to do right. But it's boxing, and everybody gonna have an opinion, man. But as far as he's saying he feel like Lomachenko better than Crawford, a lot of people feel that. A lot of people gonna agree with that. I've seen people saying they thought Lomachenko was higher on their pound for pound list than Terence Crawford. Okay, and also why not big up a guy that you potentially can fight? So when you beat him, you can say, "I told you better than Terence Crawford, so you got to rank me number one above Terence Crawford." So he saw the strategic move. He feels he a better fighter than Lomachenko. He felt like he beat Lomachenko. He felt like he a better all around fighter than Terence Crawford, and that's just how he feel, man. And he got that bravado. Very, very cocky, very, very confident, and that's how you're supposed to feel as a fighter. Look, as fans get mad, media get mad because a lot of these people out here ain't never been no athlete. But when you train hard, you put the work in. You got the rock in your hand, you got the gloves on, or whatever it may be. You're not supposed to think nobody can beat you. Especially when you legitimately can look yourself in the mirror and say, "Man, I put that work in. I put 1,000 shots up a workout. I run every day to get ready for the football season." When you say to yourself, you put the work in. You hitting the bag, you know what you're capable of, and you could be capable of things that people haven't even seen you do in the ring. Then, you ain't supposed to say nobody better than you. You're supposed to feel like you're going to beat people. You think you're supposed to come out here and be humble and say, "Oh, yeah, Crawford's just God," or Lomachenko, I don't know if I could beat Lomachenko. No, you don't say that. You're supposed to, even if you believe that, you're supposed to believe in make people believe that you believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's Tank, man. Tank is always very vocal on Twitter. It is a sight to see if you don't follow him on Twitter. You're always gonna get some good shit on his Twitter. He's very, very entertaining in his opinions and how he think about fighters. But people act like Tank a slouch. Tank not a slouch, man. Why does he don't think anything special with Terence Crawford? I don't know. Maybe it's the level of competition. Maybe he know Jose Benavidez ain't shit. Maybe he out there petitioning for Errol Spence, which I don't think that's the situation. He probably look at Terence Crawford and say, "Man, I don't see shit special about him." But it's not for a lot of people to see outside the ring. Sometimes inside the ring is a totally different viewpoint. Lomachenko look like you could touch him. Outside the ring, you get in there and then he hitting you at will. You can't find your distance and range. It's a totally different thing. A lot of things with Floyd. All Floyd opponents do. You saw how he pot shot, pity pat, and run. Well, they all get in there in about the third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth round. They all in there, shutting it down, going in safe mode. He hit harder than you think. You can't hit him. It's frustrating, man. That's one of the most frustrating things in boxing is getting in there on the ring with a guy you can't hit. That's the ultimate fear. Not getting in there with a guy that got the biggest punch. Okay, getting in there with a guy you can't even hit. You can't even get no leverage on your punches. That's what happened with Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez, the reason he didn't really have no sting on his punches because he can't really find Crawford. And when he found Crawford, he wasn't even sure he was going to land those punches. But as far as Tank and Lomachenko, like I say, I think Tank could beat Lomachenko. He's just mentally not there, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what scares me about picking Tank in that fight. If, I was a better man for these fights, is that you're not sure what Gervonta Tank Davis you're going to get, okay? I'm not saying you're going to get in the ring, but this is a guy that don't work out in between fights, that blew up in weight. I'm not sure how he's going to come back down versus Abner Mars and make 130. I seen him on the live stream the other day. He didn't look that bad out of shape, but he was sitting down. So he should be running and training if he come back in January, trying to get his weight in order, get him a nutritionist, and that's what he should be doing. But if he go to 35, I like his chances versus Lomachenko. The longer the shit go down, Lomachenko ain't no spring chicken either. You know what I'm saying? And Lomachenko this is not the best weight class to fight Tank at for Lomachenko. The best weight class would have been 130. I think he was more powerful at 130. He gonna let Tank get a 5-pound advantage. Okay? He gonna let Tank get a 5-pound advantage. And Tank already a big human being. He already younger. He already hit harder. he faster than Lomachenko. Lomachenko more craftier, and I think Lomachenko got better footwork as far as what he brings to the table. But it's all if he can hit Lomachenko, he can stop that man. I'm telling you, he gonna park Lomachenko if he can hit him, and if he ain't frustrated. But Lomachenko might dance around and be talking in Ukrainian on his ass and make him say uncle. Okay, but as far as him criticizing Crawford, I feel that you have to, before you be out here, being the voice of boxing, I feel like you got to accomplish something more than being a 2-time super featherweight champion, okay? You haven't beat any of the real champions in your division. You haven't beat Burchett. You didn't get a chance to beat Lomachenko. I mean, we'd love to see you in a Tevin Farmer fight. We'd love to see you build your rep up, fight Miguel Burchett. Build your rep up. We'd love to see you unify the super featherweight division. Go up to 35 and fight, beat Lomachenko. And then you do most of that stuff, and then you can have an opinion, and people can hold your opinion, and it can equal up to some weight. But right now, I mean, ain't nobody really gonna check for Gervonta Tank opinion, especially with everything circling around his life, especially with him not being active, especially people forget he's 22, 23 years old, and they're ready for him to step up his level of competition. People forget that. TMT Mayweather Promotions not gonna rush Gervonta Tank Davis. Trust me, they're not gonna rush him. For what? He 22, 23 years old. They hypothetically can do this shit for 3 more years, being opportunists with titles and being opportunists with title shots and defenses. In 3 more years, Will Lomachenko gonna be 33 years old, 32 years old. They can, I mean, the time is on their side. Just because Lomachenko got a rush don't mean Mayweather Promotions and Tank got a rush. That's what they're looking at. They're gonna build this thing up right. And when the time is right, then they strike while the iron hot. But as far as him going out here having an opinion on Charlos, having an opinion on Wilder, Crawford, he should just play his position, play his role, and keep his opinion to himself as far as who you think is special or not. Because, right now, they got now, and you possibly got next. And you possibly never could get next. You know what I'm saying? So what they doing right now, making big money, headlining cards, being pound for pound champions, being recognized as some of the best in the world. I mean, you shouldn't criticize, who really controlling the board on boxing right now. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you want to have an opinion, then it's time to move up, beat Lomachenko and dog walk Lomachenko, and then you can give an opinion. Then it holds weight. But right now, his opinion doesn't really hold weight. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't really done shit in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And if you want his opinion to hold weight, then you need to fight. Go ahead and beat Burchett, get Tevin Farmer belt, move up. Then beat Lomachenko, and then your opinion, you can give your opinion all you want to. And people can respect your opinion because you're an upper echelon elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? But was it crazy they said Lomachenko better than Crawford? No, a lot of people feel that. A lot of people feel Lomachenko is a more special fighter. A lot of people think Lomachenko better defensively, better movement. They like the style better. A lot of people feel that way. If they fought at 35, most people would pick Terence Crawford because Crawford's size, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of people like Lomachenko to be a better fighter. Me personally, I prefer Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I think Crawford is more of the style and think, it's more the talent I like. But I wouldn't argue with people, that pretty much put him over there. But over Crawford, it is, it's your flavor of the month, flavor of the week, whatever you want to say. But Gervonta Tank Davis, he said it. I want to hear what you guys got to say in rebuttal to Gervonta Tank Davis. Very, very interesting, man. Tank gonna run his mouth. He gonna run his trap. Always gonna have an opinion. Make sure you follow Gervonta Tank Davis on Twitter, Instagram. He do fire back. He do answer questions. He do interact a lot. He do get on the live streams and answer questions on the live stream. So he's very, very active. He gets it he gets it. The way to the fans' heart is through social media. He uses it to his advantage. And like it or not, he has an ability to be a bigger star than Lomachenko and Crawford put together. Remember, he's 22, 23 years old. He got knockout power. He got much love. He's an exciting fighter. He got speed, power. So if he plays cards right, he can be there. But if he don't start treating his body right in between fights, he don't start staying out the way and staying out of trouble, then he'll never reach that pedestal that these two fighters on. And, the path that he's going down tells us that he probably won't reach that pedestal. And, and that's sad, but I think if he can right his wrongs, he'll be special. He could be a pound for pound star. He's that type of special talent and that type of special athlete. But he got to stay focused and you got to listen to his team, his financial advising team, his promoter, and just do what your promoter say. You know what I'm saying? And everything will work out for you, man. And eventually you get away and start GTD, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions, all right? But which you already got started, but really get it off the ground. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, if you want to make a donation, the PayPal links in the description on the donation. If you want to reach me by email for a video collab or business question, it's right there. Any other video request or question or whatever stories you got you want to send me, my email, you can DM me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. We gone.